Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research. I hope everyone slept well and certainly feel pretty well rested. Didn't need to stay in bed too much longer, so I feel like I finally caught up on my rest. Full 100 sleep score. And almost next to no dozing. Balanced wins out though. Sunday and Monday, good days for balance, just to have everything show up. $123 million drowsy power. A lot of 2 stars. So, let's see who's at camp today. Alright, Houndour atop Belly. Raticate. Quagsire. Wobbuffet. Nothing. Maybe they're hanging out on the other side. Toxicroak, Houndour, another Raticate. There we go. Wooper and a new sleep style Quagsire. Anybody up? Alright. Quite an interesting mix in today's campsite. This is the 3-star? Yeah, Mud Float Sleep. This has also been a week of finishing a lot of sleep style dexes. So, who is hungry? Alright. I'll take it. I have been trying to recruit one, and it is already partially fed. What's today's gift? Oof, 20 diamonds. Very nice. Alright. Because I don't have any of the other Pokemon I'm specifically looking for, which is fun and interesting in a threading the needle perspective. You know, got some more sleep styles, Pokemon that I haven't caught yet, so that adds that to the... That has some relevance to the Pokedex. I guess I am still looking for... Oh, I know that I think I already have a Mushroom Wooper that I can use. Just haven't marked it off the list. There's also Toxicroak here, which I certainly have been working towards. I've only recruited 2 before. But with that amount of progress, I don't want to just throw biscuits at that willy-nilly. I don't mind throwing a couple of biscuits Wooper's way, just to see if I get a big hit. And then, with that, it's set up for the next time that it's hungry. I'm just going to leave it there. Take the temptation away from myself. Yeah, that actually is good. Wooper's still newish, and that's a fun shot. The whole bunch of mud. 19,000 nearly 20,000 dream shards. That's good. I do need to start adding back to the bank on that. Lax nature. Let's take a look. Mushroom, potato mushroom, so not an ingredient spread that I'm specifically looking for, but like I said, I think I already have Wooper squared away. But let's check the sub skills anyway. We've got skill trigger, inventory up, skill level up, skill trigger S, and then ingredient finder M. Yeah, you are an ingredient specialist. With main skill chance down. Basically, all of your sub skills are fighting your nature. Alright. Well, for my first, certainly could be a lot better. I am not going to bother checking that. That is just going to be just to have. It's got basically no ingredient finding. I don't want to bother doing calculations on that. We got some other fun stuff to do anyway. As you can see there, it did keep most of the team together just to be able to cook through the night. Some more apples for today's rewards stamp. I do have enough to cook the coffee salad for this morning. It's just going to be for lunch. That's going to be a challenge. No news. No medals. 29 reports from the community. Folks must be still sleeping in for their Sunday morning. Arturo, another rank up. Linking cord, add it to the pile. Thank you for your sleep research. Alright, so at this point, I still have ginger is going to effectively be filler. Because looking at what we've got to start today, just enough coffee. We'll need a little bit more for lunch or dinner. Just about enough bean sausage, but we'll be short oil, sausage, and coffee. So I will need an oil producer. I wonder if I've got one of those. So yeah, I do have to at least collect from these folks. I'm gonna just get all of these out the way. Let Snorlax munch on them berries and then collect the rest of those ingredients. That might just be enough of the coffee just there. Alright, let's square away breakfast and then we've got some fun to take care of to wrap up today. So, over 100 additional ingredients. That's gonna be fun. Thankfully, we got some extra apples. Still have plenty of honey. Like I said, the ginger that Charizard pulled in can just be additional filler. Perfect. And we'll use the tails on the off chance that it's extra tasty. 90,000 dish strength is still something to be happy about. Another couple of levels. Get into Master 12. This is a record-setting week for me on Taupe Hollow. Alright. So let's now gather the rest of the ingredients that I couldn't get a minute ago because I was so full up on them. Alright, and I gathered from the both of you. So now that we've got everything, let's get a lay of the land and see what I need to do this again. Just oil, which is wonderful. And there's still enough, actually, there's enough coffee that I could potentially try to do this 3 times. I don't know that it's going to be possible. It certainly seems like that would be a fun try. But in any case, I still need a lot more oil to do that. And that brings me to our good new friend, Croagunk. As you might remember from yesterday's video, I was kind of on the fence of, is this really what I want to invest in? Simply for the fact of only having one ingredient finder S at 75 where it was out of reach. However, thank you to the lovely folks that chimed in the comments yesterday. So kind of helped to give me some perspective of, while this may not be an ideal Croagunk, I did throw it into the Radon comparison tool just to find out, how does this stack up against what I have currently? And it performs so much better because it can actually, at 60, double the amount of oil that my current Toxicroak can produce. So this is certainly a worthwhile investment. We gotta get this up to 28. I don't know that I'll have the Dream Shards to do all that today. Let's find out. Alright, 40,000, so that's basically the last couple of days. Good, like 400 candies. I'm okay with that. Besides, it's been so long since we've had an evolution on the channel. I like being able to do these every now and then. Just the surprise reaction. Wonderful. All right. So now with that done, it's time to edit the teams. Ooh. Nice. Was not expecting that. We want to get by date registered. That'll make it a little easier to get in this gigantic pile of Pokemon. So that'll help square away our oil. And now Vigavolt has finally reached level 50, which means Ingredient Finder S has been unlocked. which also means it's time for something I haven't really gotten to use all that much, which is a sub-skill seed. Nice. Ingredient Finder S was the only valid target, so now it's going to be Ingredient Finder M. So now this Vikavolt is going to be churning out quite a lot of coffee. It'll take a little bit before we get gotta get on 100 unlocked, but this should be good, at least to help get the next 10 levels in place, so I can continue to pile up some candy for when that happens. I think... Ooh, got a couple of things finished off, so I guess we'll check on that in a sec. So I can keep Vikavolt on for a little bit to try to get another, before lunch, get another just chunk of coffee. I can leave Charmeleon on the team to try to get some more bean sausage. Toxicroak's gonna really turn out some oil. It's at least my hope. So I still need some more potatoes. So I'll make sure I've got everything collected in case there are any accidental skill triggers. I don't want to miss none of it. Okay, good. So we can pop Pinsir off. And get Florigato back on. It's not quite as energized as the rest of the team because it got flipped off team yesterday, but I think it'll be fine. It's just a nice to do if it happens, and if it doesn't, no harm, no foul. And then maybe for tomorrow morning, we'll see if two Pokemon show up that I'd like to recruit, because that'd be nice to finish them off again, the weekly missions. All right, we did earn a medal this week for 27,000 candies. A medium-sized ingredient ticket. That will also come in handy. That is actually a good reminder that because I had to go through 200 plus ingredients for one meal, and there is also the potential that Florigato could trigger before lunch, I can feel free to use the ingredients tickets that I've got to help bolster any of the missing filler ingredients that I might need going into lunch. So we'll see how that goes. I'll report back tomorrow with how things turn out. But for now, that's a fun and exciting morning. Just about halfway on Master 12, a record-setting week for me in Taupe Hollow. Finally got an oil producer that I'm happy with up and running, as well as a coffee producer that is finally gotten things turned on and can finally really start working towards cranking out those ingredients. So I'm excited to check back and see how things progress through today. But that is what I have for this morning in today's sleep research. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope your week's going well. Feel free to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more sleep research, finish out this week, and start out another chill week. Is it time for another change of location? Is it time to kind of stick around a little bit and try to find some of those remaining lost Pokemon? I'll take today to think about that. Feel free to let me know your thoughts too. But until then, sleep well.